I'm Andy with Competitive Cyclist, and this is the 2025 Giordana Beyond Gravel Cargo Bib Short. I wrote this review the day after the 2025 Strade Bianche and the 23rd edition of probably the first ever sanctioned gravel race in the US, Rouge-Roubaix down in Louisiana. If you haven't heard of it, it's a 100+ mile multi-surface event in St. Francisville with over 5,000 feet of climbing. I did like the second or third one back in the early 2000s. It was 15 degrees at the start, my water bottles froze solid, and after getting lost, I soloed across the line on an aluminum bike with 23s for a whopping 20-somethingth place. It's become a discipline and a community all of its own, and as a result, a lot of companies have been releasing gravel-specific gear. And sure, a lot of that gear is 80% hype and trend hopping, but at the core of most everyone's line is a good bib short with pockets, or a cargo bib, as they've been called. I've spent long days the past 3 or 4 years in Sportful, Ossos, POC, and Rafa's version, and they're all pretty solid, but I gotta say, Giordana's raises the bar. Here's why. They're highly compressive with a lightweight 4-way stretch blend and a nice, substantial set of very breathable uppers. There's also Cordura fabric on the hip and pocket areas for abrasion resistance. And right under the very roomy mesh leg pockets, there's a straight cut hem with no additional banding and 2 somewhat hidden rear mesh pockets. They're so hidden, in fact, that I didn't even know they were there until I watched the footage from our outdoor shoot. But the 2 most important features for me are the top of the line aloe vera infused Ciro S chamois and a nice long 10.4 inch inseam. On the bike, all of this comes together like a dream. The chamois is without equal, the uppers are sublime, and the long inseam means amazing compression on your entire upper leg. What's also really cool is that the Cordura fabric won't develop snags or pulls from trailside bushes, and it also protects the area in and around the pockets from the wear and tear of constantly reaching in and out for things like nutrition, phones, and tools. So theoretically, these could outlast much of the competition by a long shot, and as an added bonus, they have 4 total pockets, which means they're perfect for pairing with one of those loose-fitting active tees or button-up shirts that a lot of us have started wearing. Giordana's Beyond Gravel collection has a few great choices along those lines, and these bibs are a great foundation to build on. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and please ask us any questions you may have in the comments below. Thanks for watching.